Hello students, welcome back to the operations management class. And today we discuss various types of what you called processes under production of the physical items or physical products. What you call them, the types of manufacturing processes. And earlier we discussed about agile manufacturing, lean manufacturing, operation strategy, isn't it? So these are the few of the basics things, and before that we discussed what even a welding, cutting, isn't it? So all these kinds of preliminary information as far as operations management is concerned. And today's topic is very important, and you can expect a question like this: explain various manufacturing processes of a physical product, right? Now, as you know, a physical product is nothing but which generally will have a certain shape. Concrete sense would be there. What do you mean concrete sense? Concrete sense is nothing but you can touch and you can feel. Best example is let us take brick. You know brick. So through the brick, what you can create, you can construct a wall. So bricks are required to construct walls. When you keep a brick in the palm, we can assume that weight, and also when you touch, yes, that what you called, you can have the presence of that brick. What you call that, the concrete sense. Hence the brick is assumed as a physical product. If pen is given, yes, you can touch and feel that presence of the pen. Television is there, it will be in a appropriate size and shape, you can feel that its presence. Okay, so you know very well the physical products and as well as the service products. The manufacturing processes which produces the physical products are as follows: like the project processes, the first one. The next one is a job process, next one is a batch process, assembly, and the last one is the continuous. Strictly speaking, in the last two things, if you assume assembly and continuous, there is no perfect demarcation or separation between these two processes. Mix would be there. So by learning all these things, especially how many processes are there, 5 processes are there, you will come to know how to convert whenever a raw material is given to you into a final useful product. Plastic will be given, iron sheets will be given, process method will be given, as it you need to convert into what you call a, let us suppose a two-wheeler or else a four-wheeler. You call that one as a conversion process. There are so many interconnecting operations will be there, modular operations will be there, steps would be there. But remember that for every product there will be a separate process that you need to design before itself. So designing the process we already learned in the last class. The project processes are meant for those processes generally when you are going to convert the given raw material into a very big product that you cannot move at all. As per the numbers are concerned, very minimal production would be there in terms of ones and twos. Best example is, let us take what you call the construction of flyovers. Can you move the flyover from one spot to one more spot? You cannot do that. There itself they start digging what you call pits, and from there they start raising the pillars. After raising the pillars, they what you call laying the various what you call iron rods construction. By that they are constructing the flyovers. So entire process will be finished there only. Starting will be there, and as well as the finishing also what you call there only will be there. But initially what will be decided, time fact is also decided. 5 years back, 6 years back, if you observe in Hyderabad, most of the time you could see only one or two flyovers. Now see, there are so many flyovers are there. One more example is, let us take that metro train construction. It's one more best example, falls under project processes. So how many difficulties all of us faced. So if you want to step into some highly dense areas like Koti, isn't it? We used to think otherwise, because the narrow lanes used to be there. Even to walk in such a kind of narrow lanes is very difficult. Now you go and see how the people are commuting. So difficulties would be there, but either way public is going to be benefited. So these are few of the examples for project processes. Highly expensive, you know very well, crores of rupees of investment would be there when you are taking up the project processes. And one more example I can give you, shipbuilding. Do you know ship? So generally for a ship there will be a big open area, then and there itself they go on what to called constructing ships. So many operations, skillful workers will be working for 2 years, 3 years, and finally you will have that wonderful ship, Titanic ship. You know what happened to Titanic ship. Okay. One more example for project process. We take construction of a what to call launching of a rocket. Every operation will be in that particular area. There will not be minimal movement would be there as far as the product is concerned. Highly expensive, highly skillful hands will work. All such kind of physical products production falls under project processes. See what are the features, characteristics you see. One or two only they will go for producing what you call those kinds of items. Construction of a bridge, one or two things, that's all. Hundreds of bridge in a single time, it's very difficult. Very complex, large scale, high investment, high work content, specially made, highly customized. What is customization? Based on the situation, based upon the available raw material, based upon the opinion of the customers, you need to change every aspect of the product. You call that a customization. So for any what I would say, so for any project process, what is required, start and finish time will be prefixed. But you know, most of the time the finish time will be extended, because there are so many unpredictable, errors will be there. Let us take the present Hyderabad situation. What is happening? For few months we suffered with COVID, now with floods. So in such is the situation, generally what happens, extension of the time would be there. Quality, cost, and many different skills have to be coordinated. Welders would be there, civil engineers will be there, isn't it? Masons will be working. So all these are all skillful works. And fixed position layout. So what I would say, a flyover can be shifted from High-Tech City to LB Nagar. So a flyover is being constructed in the High-Tech City means they consider all the aspects, the available space, the available size, the extension, all these things. That cannot be what you call lifted and fixed into one more place. So that's why most of the times the project process are fixed position layouts. Low volume. What do you mean low volume here? One or two. That's all. In terms of hundreds, you cannot construct, isn't it? And high variety, you know very well. So every flyover is a different. Every building is a different, is it? So what are the examples? Shipbuilding, construction works, all this falls under project processes. Okay. This is the first process under physical manufacturing processes, physical product manufacturing processes. You see here, this is one example for construction of a building. So bulldozers are functioning, isn't it? Cranes are there, so many workers are there. So this is the process method explained. Starting point, ending point, various changes, all these things in terms of the pictures. The next one is job process. Comparatively the project process, job process falls under what you call in a second in a row, isn't it? Very small in quantities, one-offs. What are the best examples? Furniture, tool makers, customized cabinets. Let us take furniture. You go and meet a carpenter and you will give measurements, what kind of model is required. Based upon that, they can produce these many chairs, these many sofa sets, this is what you call dining table, like that. That is also limited in number, but comparatively with the what you call the project processes, in job processes, the movement of the products would be there. Here also the skillful hands will work. That's what I told you. These are all not having what you call complete separation as far as their characteristics are concerned. They'll sometimes merge, isn't it? Overall, if you think, so investment is going to be somewhat less comparatively with that of what you call project processes. So very small in quantities. Here also one-offs, one or two, that's all. Only a few is required. Specially made, high variety, low repetition. So every chair cannot have the same design process, the same production process. Size varies, you know, shape will vary. So based upon that, different operations you need to perform. Here also, for a carpenter, what is required? Skill is required. So I cannot manufacture a what you called a chair, a table, because my skill set is different. So carpenter skill set is different. Okay. A plumber skill set is different. Now, so here job processes, what is the kind of operations? The person will be skilled jobber. A team of people will be working. Most of the time fixed position or process layout, routing decided by jobbers. What are the examples? Like furniture, tool makers, customized cabinets. Where do you find cabinets? You find actually in lorries or else in the offices. This is in cabinet. So all falls under job process. You see here a printout has been taken of a particular person. It's very demanding kind of what you call business nowadays. Everybody wants to come into the limelight. Big posters, wall mounted posters, you will observe. Okay, 20, 30 like that. Big size generally you find in election campaign. So before that, what is the setting of the size, color mixing, size of this plastic PVC sheet is required, and after that the finishing, after the finishing, the proper cutting of these things are required. Okay, but a little bit movement is there, not that much what to call costly affair comparatively with that of what to call the project processes. Okay, jobbing process or job process. What is one more name? Job process or jobbing processes. Don't confuse. Now, batch process. Now, the third one is a batch process. In terms of the batches, they will be produced. Best examples are packaging, business cards, food items. You take any food item, biscuits, lace, haldirams, what you call confectionery items, you will be reading that batch, particular time, in this week, in this month, this is the batch number. In that batch, let us suppose that some 500 or 1000 pockets have been manufactured. All of them will be having standardization, same kind of pocket, same kind of mix, isn't it? Variety kinds of flavors would be there. You take chips itself, salty chips, crispy chips, isn't it? With what you call spicy chips. So based upon the item, you will be having different compositions. So for every batch, same kind of product will be manufactured. What do you call that? Standardization. We take biscuits like Britannia biscuits, glucose biscuits are there. Hundreds of biscuits, packets will come out. What do you call that? Batch processes. So what are the basic characteristics? Higher in volume. Hundreds of things will be coming out. Lower variety. Variety means for that entire production only one kind of biscuits manufacturing would be there. One kind of chips manufacturing would be there. That's why most of the time variety will not be there. Standard products. Thousands of products if you are manufactured, they will have same kind of test. So repeating demand, specialized narrower skills. Skill set is not required. You just push the button, off the button, that's all. Movement will be there in the conveyor belt. Conveyor belt, you see in the YouTube videos, you'll be finding movement of the products from one machinery to one more machine. The human hand involvement will be very, very less. So what are the best examples? Packaging, business cards, food items. What is the layout? They generally go for cellular layout. So in a cellular layout, group of machines will perform same kind of operation. Okay. So you see here confectionery items. I think generally youth will prefer this kind of food nowadays. What is this? I presume these are samosas, might be, or some confectionery items. So every item will undergo same kind of process. The items which are there in this tray, in this tray, in this tray. Different items, but within that tray, same kind of procedure will be there for all the items. What do you call this? Batches. Understand? The next one is mass production. Or else different names are there. Line flow, continuous process. Best examples are petrol, diesel, crude oil creation. All this comes under what you call petrochemicals. Soft drinks, cool drinks, Pepsi, Thumbs Up, isn't it? Coca-Cola, all these are all comes under soft drinks, Maaza. So these falls under what kind of production? Mass production. So comparatively batch production, here the volume will be very, very high. As far as the difference between the what you call item production is concerned, zero variation, negligible variations will be there. Standard and repeat. Here also standardization would be there. We take Maaza, barrels of Maaza will be produced with the same taste. What do you call that? Standardization. Same products will be repeated again and again. For this, what kind of skill set is required? Low level. So previously no setups are required. Simply coming and inputting all the raw material and instantaneously starting. You will get the product. Sudden changes will not required. Here also cell or product layout will be there. So separate sections will be there. First the liquid manufacturing, next bottling section, and finally packaging section. Like 3 or 4 sections will be there. What you call this? Cell product layout. Cell or product layout. What are the best examples? Petrochemical, soft drinks. So mass production. You see here manufacturing of what you call some electronic items are there. Okay. Machineries. Now go for what is that one more name? I already told you, continuous mass. Sometimes will be understand under same heading, but little bit variation. Here again, what is the name? Continuous process, extremely high volume, low variety. Okay, standard repeat. So what is the product layout? Last point, usually flow along conveyors or pipes. You see here, petrochemical production, a company is there, air pollution is taking place, but still pollution controlling will be there, but how many of them are strictly following the norms? It's very difficult. If you go to highly industrially developed areas like Jamshedpur, Noida, and you find huge pollution like this. Even in Hyderabad also, if you go to Miapur, in such areas you find pollution, huge pollution, because there you find some factories. Okay. So manufacturing processes. See here, merging is there, project highly expensive like jobbing, mixed. See, some characteristics are mixed, and jobbing and batch again mixed, and mass and continuous again mixed. So which is the bigger way of production of physical products? Batch production. So such a way, what are the manufacturing process types? Project process is there, job process is there, or jobbing process is there, batch process is there, next mass process is there, the last one is continuous. And here the service processes. So under service processes, what are there? Professional services there, service shops are there, mass services are there. So we discuss about the service processes in the next class. So today what we discussed, manufacturing processes types. Thank you so much.